dangerous stuff to get up here on stage. Anywhere near the stage when I'm, 'cause I gesture wildly. And it's something I'm trying to correct in my life. But you know, it's just a habit, and it's hard to stop gesturing. So I'll do my best. So we have, as long as I don't do this. We have the great Ray Bonneville here tonight. We don't have a gigantic crowd, but we got the right people. Best people. There's a lot of Ray fans here tonight, so if you want to hear a double dose of Ray, and some of you may do this, he will be in Cleveland tomorrow night at Carl Seiferd's house. Carl comes out here quite a bit for shows. Friend of ours, nice guy, and does some concerts in his home. Usually has really good singer-songwriters there. So there's a postcard out right when you first came in. If you're interested in catching Ray again tomorrow night, you can do that. I'm sure Carl's probably can sneak you in somehow. Anyway, when we first started doing these shows, Ray was right at the top of our list of people to get. We just consider him amongst the best musicians out on the road today. You know, despite fame or fortune or whatever, when it comes right down to quality, Ray is right at the top of our list. So he was one of the first people that we contacted to play here, and we were thrilled, you know, to get him. This will be his 4th time here. I'm still gesturing.
It's you, Terry. It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
Is that okay?
It's okay.
It doesn't bother you?
No.
As long as you don't walk here, it's safe. Anyway, we've had great singers here. We've had some great guitar players here, and we've had some fabulous songwriters here. Ray just puts all of those things together. He's good at everything he does, and it's a magical mystery tour to listen to Ray play. So and he's gotten to be a friend of ours, so we're always glad to have him. Anyway, our next show is, believe it or not, day after tomorrow, and it is a couple from Saskatchewan, Canada. And they are on tour, and they'll be here. They play kind of amalgam of folk, jazz, and twang country. If you can imagine putting all those elements together. We first heard, it's Belle Plain and Blake Berglund, and we first heard Belle Plain through Folk Alliance, which is a yearly big deal that practically everybody who's played here has gone to Folk Alliance one time or another. I know Ray's gone there. I think he's won awards there. But it's for people in roots music, Americana, folk music, singer-songwriters, the kind of thing we have here a lot. They go there to make connections with other artists, with agents, with venues, whatnot. And so it's kind of a big convention sort of thing, and it's a wild and crazy time. Anyway, we have not gone to it yet, although we're going next year because it's been in Kansas City for a number of years. We used to do business in Kansas City, and we didn't feel any need to go back to Kansas City. But next year's in Montreal. So that sounds like fun. So we're going to go up there and check it out next year. Anyway, every year that Folk Alliance comes around, we always go to the artists who are playing there. We look at the list, then we go to their websites, listen to them, and so forth, looking for talent for our music program. And in 2016, we found Belle Plain, and really responded very strongly to her. So we made contact with her and suggested she come here, and we sort of went back and forth, couldn't find a date. She got back to us last year, wanted to come after the barn was closed and before this was open, so we couldn't do her. Anyway, she then picked up another agent who contacted us this year, said, "Have you ever heard of Belle Plain?" And I said, "Oh yeah, we're very familiar with her." So anyway, we put it together, and we have them on Saturday, and they're really good. and it will be a very lively evening, so I strongly suggest you come. And we will have a bonfire afterward. We'll be burning an effigy of Old Man Winter right out in the back of the building. Save a couple of beers, a glass of wine for that, and it'll be a good old time. So,